Vitamin B6, often regarded for its role in mood regulation and amino acid metabolism, is emerging as a subtle but critical player in the orchestration of autophagy, particularly within the brain and nervous system. Unlike some vitamins that influence autophagy through direct gene activation or redox balance, B6 works through a more integrative, biochemical route. As a coenzyme in the synthesis of neurotransmitters like GABA and dopamine, B6 helps modulate the signaling environment that determines how neurons respond to stress, inflammation, and aging. These neurotransmitters are not only essential for emotional stability and cognitive clarity, they also influence autophagic activity in nerve cells, helping fine-tune the cleanup and repair processes that keep neurons healthy over time. Neuronal autophagy is a finely tuned process. Too little and toxic proteins accumulate, contributing to neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Too much, and essential synaptic components may be degraded, impairing communication between brain cells. GABA, the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, has been shown to reduce excitotoxicity and oxidative stress, two major triggers of dysregulated autophagy. Dopamine, while excitatory in nature, also plays a role in signaling neuronal survival and plasticity. B6, as pyridoxal phosphate, PLP, is the essential cofactor that enables the synthesis of both these neurotransmitters from amino acid precursors. Without it, the brain's chemical balance tilts and autophagic control becomes erratic. Thus, B6 does not activate autophagy directly, but it stabilizes the neurochemical environment in which healthy, targeted autophagy can occur. Beyond neurotransmitter regulation, vitamin B6 supports autophagy through its central role in amino acid metabolism. Autophagy requires the assembly and recycling of complex proteins, processes that demand a steady supply of amino acids for the construction of autophagy-related proteins like LC3, ATG5, and Beclin-1. These proteins form the scaffolding and machinery of autophagosomes, and their synthesis relies heavily on enzymatic reactions that require B6. This is particularly important during times of cellular stress, such as infection, inflammation, or caloric restriction, when the demand for efficient amino acid recycling and reuse is high. In this sense, B6 supports the material logistics of autophagy, not only helping neurons decide when to clean, but also giving them the resources to do it. The aging brain, which is highly vulnerable to oxidative stress and protein accumulation, especially benefits from this B6-dependent support system. Studies show that low levels of vitamin B6 are associated with cognitive decline and greater risk of neurodegenerative disorders, not just because of its effects on neurotransmitters, but because of impaired cellular maintenance. Autophagy, when properly supported, helps neurons remove damaged mitochondria, clear aggregated proteins, and recycle synaptic vesicles. B6 keeps this machinery well supplied and neurochemically balanced, acting as a quiet but essential enabler of cognitive resilience. From a practical perspective, this makes B6-rich foods like chickpeas, bananas, poultry, potatoes, and fortified cereals more than just contributors to mood or metabolism. They become protectors of brain maintenance. For individuals under chronic stress, those with restricted diets, or older adults with declining absorption efficiency, ensuring sufficient B6 intake could mean the difference between sluggish autophagy and a robust cellular cleanup response. Even subtle deficiencies can lead to disrupted neurotransmitter production, impaired amino acid conversion, and ultimately a weakened ability to repair and renew cells under pressure. In total, vitamin B6 offers a unique bridge between neurochemical harmony and cellular resilience. It reminds us that autophagy in the nervous system is not simply a matter of removing waste, but of maintaining a stable, responsive, and well-resourced internal environment. By supporting both the signals that regulate autophagy and the substrates needed to execute it, B6 enhances the brain's capacity for renewal without overcorrection. It offers a gentle, food-based approach to preserving clarity, energy, and emotional balance, all through a deep, molecular influence on the body's most sophisticated repair system.